So as Nora said, I'm Jonathan Feldmann. I work for a company called Certara. The name Certara may not be familiar to you, so I want to start a little bit by just telling you a little bit about who Certara is and how we came together. Certara is the combination of three companies in the discovery space. You may be more familiar with the name Tripos, that's been around for a long time. So Tripos, Simcyp, and Farsight came together over the past 4 or 5 years to form Certara. We are focused on building out a portfolio of products across the industry, both through acquisitions, as you've seen with these three companies coming together, as well as continued organic growth and additions to our product portfolio. We have three key areas of interest. First and foremost, in silico modeling and prediction, again, across discovery and development. Second, how we can help organizations access their data, bring the data together within the various expertise silos, within discovery, within preclinical and clinical projects, as well as across those silos. And then lastly, bringing that data together with the modeling tools. So I'm going to talk a little bit about our D360 product today, which is one of the primary areas where we're bringing data together with the models and providing different ways of working with data. We've partnered with ChemAxon over the past few years, and we definitely appreciate the opportunity to tell you a little bit more about how those tools work today. So one of the traditional problems we're solving, if you look across the various types of products that a discovery chemist or a discovery biologist might work with, there's a variety of front-end tools. Those tools often have databases of various sorts. There's a variety of types of data they may bring together from external sources as well, scientific literature, other open data sources. And really, this doesn't provide an easy workflow for a user to bring data together and make decisions based on it without jumping around between tools. In our world, we start to think more of a network of data. And I'm going to show you a slide here that's very similar to the one you saw in the previous presentation. So in a discovery project, we might start from a very compound-centric view. Those compounds may have information about them stored in one or more data sources. They relate to other types of information, which again may come from multiple data sources, and start to bring together this network of data that influences a discovery project. We really don't want users to have to think about databases and web services and how do I get this data together and how do I manually move it around, but to think more about the logical types of data here. We expand these data networks then across various areas, so we've worked with a number of organizations not only in discovery, but in their preclinical projects and their clinical projects, and really starting to build a broad spectrum view that integrates data across these and bring that together in a fairly flexible and interactive user interface. So to talk a little bit about discovery. So in a discovery project view, again, you have compounds, salts, assays, results, all the sort of information you're used to working with. These may come from a variety of in-house databases. They may come from web services. They may be calculated data that's generated on the fly. And we really are focused on supporting a wide range of project workflows, cross-project workflows, and cross-domain workflows here, and then easily support linking this again out to that larger enterprise data network. So what does a user of D360 actually work with? So the goal is for any user to be able to get to data quickly. So don't have to understand databases, don't have to understand web services, don't have to think much about how they get their data together, but can very quickly build up from very simple to very complicated views of data. We've also thought a lot about over time what we like to call the Google effect. Everyone's used to using Google, very quickly type a term, the data comes back instantaneously, didn't have to think a lot about everything that went on behind the scenes. So we start to expose a lot of these very simple views as well, where users are quickly putting in very simple questions that have a lot of complexity behind them that require searching and modeling a lot of data to very quickly get to more advanced views. So just to close, ChemAxon is a key partner for Certara. We work with a lot of organizations. We really try to be very agnostic about where the data comes from. ChemAxon's been a very good partner for us in thinking about how we can have standard connectors and standard nodes in that data network to ChemAxon tools. So this includes the JChem tools. This includes working with the front-end tools like Marvin and JChem for Office and calculating data using the various property calculators there. So if you have interest in learning any more about what we do or the tools we have, I'd be happy to talk further about with you during one of the breaks.